everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. On today's video, we're going to be doing another Foundation Friday. And first off, I want to say that I am sorry. I haven't been posting all week long. I'm actually filming this the day before it posts. I just have been very lazy for the last 2 weeks, and I haven't been filming. So, sorry about that. Every night after work, I've been like, I gotta get a video film so I can get it posted, and I just haven't been able to do that. Our schedules here at my house have changed. School has restarted. My son, Nicholas, started middle school this year. So in the past, I am a night owl. So I am usually up pretty late in the evening. Not like 1 o'clock in the morning late, but like 11 to 12 o'clock, somewhere in that hour is when I go to sleep. And my alarm's been going off at 6 a.m. So I'm, in the past, used to sleep till 7:30 in the morning. Which, if I went to sleep at 11:30, woke up at 7:30, that's 8 hours, right? That's like perfect, but not anymore. So I've been a lot more tired recently, and I just haven't quite got on my new schedule yet. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say this up front. If you're new to this channel, please hit that red subscribe button. I do a Foundation Friday every single Friday. And hit the little bell for notifications. And hit that like button if you decide you like this video as we go through it. Anyway, I do appreciate you being here with me, and hopefully you stick around. So we're going to talk about the, sorry if you hear my dogs barking, we're going to be talking about the J.cat Beauty AquaSurance Compact Foundation. Now this has been around for a while, and I'm sure you can definitely hear my dogs barking now. They want to be in the room, and I am not letting them in the room. But this has been around for a while. I actually heard about this from the Taylor months ago, and I haven't tried it yet. I actually have the shade ACF 101 Ivory. I probably should have gotten the porcelain one, but I got Ivory. So it's probably going to be dark, especially if it oxidizes. I read a review on their website before I turned the camera on, and someone said that it oxidized. But we're going to go with it. If you saw last week's foundation review, it was dark as well. So I do have some puffiness. I am going to put a little bit of concealer just on my under eyes and a little bit on my nose, because my nose is pretty red right now. And this is the Catrice, what is this called? A Liquid Camo High Coverage Concealer. And I think that's all I'm going to do. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do. Anyway, while I am blending this in, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the J.cat Beauty website and read to you a little bit of the claims of what they say for this foundation. And the only reason why I'm putting the concealer on first is because this is a powder foundation, and I'm putting a liquid concealer on. So I want to get that on real quick. I don't need a whole lot of concealer on my under eyes. I really do have I have rosacea on my cheeks, so my under eyes are usually lighter anyway, but I don't have too many blemishes right now. I have one down here on my cheek and a couple on my chin, but yeah, we're gonna go with just leaving those like they are. All right. On their website, they have, it looks like 13 shades. Like I said, this is the second shade. Their top shade is porcelain. They don't have their information on their website listed in like paragraph form. It's all in pictures and stuff. So I'm going to be reading this to you. It says hydrating and weightless. It's finely milled, a luxurious silky texture that minimizes the appearance of pores. Absorbs and balances excess oil without creasing and looking cakey. Innovative technology with water lock system to maintain moisture within the powder. Provide medium to full coverage for a natural, flawless complexion. It says it has cactus flower extract, which is an antioxidant property that helps maintain moisture of the skin. Chamomile, which is anti-inflammatory and calm the skin. And chlorella improves production of the skin's collagen, which helps with skin's firmness and tone. And then it goes in and shows you all the shades. There's some precautions, some ingredients, and then it goes into the reviews. So it really doesn't have a lot of information on it at all. And that's just fine. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to be using my Sigma Round Kabuki F82 brush. And I'm just going to, ooh, whoops. I swirled it around and it really came apart. Now, there is a sponge in here, but I'm going to be using my F82 brush, which is what I like to use when I'm doing powder foundations. I am probably going to end up with powder all over my shirt, especially being a black shirt. But I'm going to go ahead and get this on. I'll be right back. All right, I'm a little confused by this foundation because it is like really, really, really powdery. I don't know if you've been able to tell that, but it is like everywhere, and the compact is a mess. It's just the powder is getting everywhere, and I'm trying to clean it up as best I can, but it's getting everywhere. Anyway, that's one concern. Now, granted, I'm using a brush, not the sponge that it comes with, and it does say to use that sponge. It's okay. I'm using the brush. I feel like it has coverage, but it's not full coverage. Like, I can still see the redness in my cheeks here. But when you first put it on, it definitely, like, covers. Like, I still feel like my chin looks red. Maybe it's just the bright lights in here. I don't know, but, All right. It went on really quick, really easy. I don't have any complaints about the application of it, except that it's everywhere. Yeah. Probably wearing a black shirt on the day that I'm doing a powder foundation review specifically might have not been a good choice, but it's okay. Anyway, I'm going to spray my face down with some setting spray as well, but I'm going to put on some bronzer and some blush and some highlighter. All right. The time is 7:57. I'm going to go ahead and call it 8 o'clock the check-in time. It's only going to take me a couple of minutes to put on the bronzer, blush, and highlighter, spray my face down with some setting spray, and then I will go into doing my eyes, which will take me a little bit longer. Forgot to tell you, I did spray my face with the Pixi by Petra Hydrating Milky Mist. I do enjoy that when I'm doing a foundation review. I do not have any primer on. When I'm doing powder foundation reviews, I typically will not wear a primer. So, all right. I'm going to go about putting on the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. All right, you guys, I am back. It is 8:16. I think it's going to focus. There we go, 8:16. So it took me, about 20 minutes to do my makeup. Most of that was on my eyes. So, what is on my face? I used this little palette from Tarte. It's the Park Ave Princess palette. It is a bronzer, blush, and highlighter. The bronzer is Park Ave Princess. The blush is Glisten, and the highlighter is Champagne. And I don't know, I kind of struggled with that today. I wasn't getting a lot of, I got the bronzer and even the highlighter show, but I was having some problems with the blush though. I don't know what was going on. Just having some issues. Maybe it just wasn't showing up on my skin for some reason. I don't know. I have the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion on my lids. Then in my brows, I have the IT Brow Power Universal Taupe pencil. I sprayed my face down with the MAC Fix Plus in Lavender. I have the Bad Gal Bang mascara on. On my lips, I have this Buxom Plump Line lip liner in Cloak and Dagger with the Marc Jacobs Ready to Go shade on top. This is the only... Which I say this? They only put this out in this size in a Christmas bundle from last year. The last time I looked, it was still available on the Marc Jacobs website, and I'm very tempted to buy a whole nother trio just for this shade. This is my favorite red shade of all time. And then I'm using the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. I have the cream color all over the lid, the brown in the crease, the light red all over the lid, covered with this shimmer here. I put this shimmer on my inner corner. I put this red on my outer corner and my under eye with a little bit of the brown on my under eye as well. And that is my look for today. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in and we can talk about this foundation. All right, so first and foremost, I think it looks pretty good, but I feel like my pores look huge on like the center of my face. And maybe it's just because I haven't worn makeup in like a week and a half. And yeah, I don't know. It just makes my pores look really big. Now, I don't have any primer on, and that could easily be fixed with some pore filling primer or something along those lines. But I do have pretty big pores anyway. It's not that the foundation is making them look bigger than they already are. I just have pretty big pores. Looking at my skin, though, I got a little bit of mascara here. I tried to get rid of it, but there's one little line of mascara, so let's ignore that. I think overall it looks really good. I think it looks really good. I really do. Do I think I could have went with the porcelain? Probably, but I think that this works. I don't feel like it's oxidized yet, at least. If it's going to oxidize throughout the day, then it might not work. My neck is a little bit paler than my face, but I don't feel like it's like dramatic. It's maybe a half a shade. So the porcelain probably would work better for me, but this one isn't terrible. It's definitely something I can live with. I am looking to see if there's anything that I could say that I'm not super happy with. But overall, I think it looks good, other than the fact that my pores look really big. I think it looks really good. And again, I could fix that with some pore filling primer. I don't think my nose looks terrible. I mean, I definitely wouldn't call this full coverage, though. So that's probably the only thing I would say, is that it's not full coverage. Right now, 20 minutes into wearing it, I think it looks really nice. Anyway, we're going to call 8 o'clock the check-in time, so I will check in around noon, and then again around 4 o'clock, and we'll see how it wears throughout the day. I know, like I said, I found this through the Taylor, and I know that she wears this more as a powder on top of a liquid or a cream foundation, not necessarily just a powder foundation. And I probably should have used the setting spray that she says to use too, right? Oh well, I've already used the MAC Fix Plus, so now I'm questioning whether I should have put that setting spray on. Hold on a second. All right, so she always uses the Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray when she uses this foundation. I normally don't put setting spray on after I put my mascara on because I find that it sometimes gets gloopy. Is that a word? I don't know. Let's see. That is a very fine mist. Like, I don't even feel like I sprayed anything on my face. I can feel it because my face is wet a little bit, but it's very, very fine. And I even feel it more on my shirt than on my face. Did I miss my face entirely and get it just on my shirt? I hope not. All right. Okay, that is going to be my look for the day. I'm going to go ahead and go about my day, and I will see you all at 12 o'clock. All right, you guys, it is time for my midday check-in. It is literally 12 o'clock on the dot, exactly 4 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead, step out in the direct sunlight and show you what this all looks like on my face, and then we'll talk about it. So it's a little overcast today, so I don't have a whole lot of direct sunlight throughout the entire yard, but I think the clouds are breaking a little bit right now. All right, I'm gonna step back into the shadow just so that I can see a little bit better. I don't think I'm gonna go back the whole way to the porch because I'll probably trip and fall. I have a mirror right down here below the camera, and I am looking at what my skin looks like. Looking at my chin, I think it looks really good on my chin. I think it looks really good on my cheeks. You can see that my pores are looking pretty big in the center there, but again, those are just my pores. My pores are large. My forehead looks really good, actually. And the only thing that I can say midday is my nose is shiny. That's it. Everything else I think looks really, really good right now. It doesn't seem to be breaking up anywhere. Now, if you like full coverage, you're not gonna like this because this is definitely not full coverage. You can see I have that little blemish on the lower part of my cheek there. It is definitely there. You can see it. And the ones on my chin down here, you can see as well. Yeah, overall, I think it looks really good 4 hours in. So I'm gonna go ahead about the rest of my day, and I will see you all in another 4 hours. All right, everybody, I am back. I'm a little bit later than I wanted to be. It is, can I show you? 4:31. So about 8.5 hours in. And I will say this, 8.5 hours in, I think it looks really good. My chin looks fantastic. My cheeks look good. My forehead looks good. My only issue is that I look really shiny. I look really shiny in my T-zone, and and that's okay. I mean, it's not super hot here today, and I am in a room that has air conditioning. Probably mid to low 70s has really been the hottest it's gotten. Like 74, 75 is probably the hottest it's gotten in this room today. The only time I've been outside of the house is when I did my midday check-in in the sunshine. So it's not been super hot or anything like that, but I am shiny. I'm just curious on if... No, just my oils. I don't see any like color transferring, but my skin is definitely sticky. Definitely sticky. So yeah, there's just a slight hint of transfer. Nothing that I'd be all that worried about at all. So overall, I think it looks really, really good. 8.5 hours out. I'm getting to the point right now, 8.5 hours in, that I'm really starting to get ready to take it off. It's getting a little itchy around my nose, and it just feels sticky, a little bit sticky on my face. Like I actually had touched my face at one point, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes ago, and I was like, oh, I feel sticky. So not bad at all. I'm assuming that I could probably do a touch up with this. I don't know. It's definitely messy, but as far as the shade goes, I think the shade's okay. Like I said, I probably could have gone the porcelain and just been like a half a shade lighter and it would have been just fine. But yeah, that was one of my big concerns at the beginning of the video. So not full coverage at all. So if you're looking for full coverage, this is not for you. But I think it looks natural. I think overall it looks pretty nice. So that is my review of the J.cat Beauty AquaSurance. This is a drugstore priced product. You can get it at Ulta. That's where I got it. In fact, at least as of last evening, so Wednesday, you're seeing this Friday, on Wednesday evening, it was on sale on Ulta. So if you're interested in picking it up, there is a sale going on right now with it, I believe. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, please hit that red subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. And if you feel like hitting the bell, you can hit that too. Leave me any comments in the comment section down below on really anything. Have you ever tried the J.cat Beauty AquaSurance Compact Foundation? If so, what are your thoughts? Or how do you think it wore on me? I would love to hear your thoughts. And yeah. Anyway, one last thing before I let you go. I did open my own online clothing boutique. It is niminies.com. The link is in the description bar down below. If you're curious and you want to check it out, I would appreciate that too. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. And I promise it's not going to be a whole nother week before you see me again. So I will see you again on the next video. Bye.